The Hilton Edinburgh Carlton on North Bridge this morning played host to LGBTplus Connections, a new monthly networking group that aims to bring businesses together under shared values of inclusivity.
I started off a business myself, and it was really important to me that the clients that I hold a lot were from the LGBT community, and I wanted to be able to introduce them to other businesses that they could do business with, that they were able to relate themselves to, and that people understood their background. And having went to quite a few networking events all over Edinburgh, I found that I wasn't finding quite right the networking that I wanted, so I decided to create this networking group which had a real focus on diversity and inclusion, to find businesses that not only wanted to be more diverse and more inclusive in terms of their approach, but also wanted to share their business as well, so that they could introduce other clients, their clients, to businesses. And people will share information. So particularly about this event, people are really passionate about it because people care and they want to make a difference, and they want to make sure that they are being inclusive and that everybody's interested in their business. So people share the event, and it's grown every single month. Continuously, there's been more and more people in attendance to it.
That growth can be attributed to an interest in businesses for which diversity is the very fabric of their identity.
I've got a design agency in Edinburgh, a very small design agency. For me, it was about learning not necessarily what it could do for my business, but because we've got a diverse range of clients, what I could possibly learn from the group that I could impart and maybe educate some of our clients and help them with any kind of diversity or inclusivity issues. And it's been really useful in that perspective. So each month there's a general topic of conversation, and Kenneth introduces, we do a little bit of "This is me," and then we kind of form off into little groups and discuss the topics. I've benefited greatly from it. And I say topic, I mean so the LGBT environment, but it's not solely focused on that. It just so happens that there are people, either they may be LGBT if they want to classify themselves as that, or it might be they work for a company that wants to, learn and embrace the LGBT community. It could be just anybody that's just interested in it. So it's not exclusively LGBT.
So with such support and inclusivity going even beyond its remit, why is this seemingly the first group of its kind?
It was a desire, but it wasn't a necessity. Most businesses, most people are very inclusive and very open and very welcoming. But what we wanted to do was to make sure that that is the case and that we weren't accidentally alienating certain demographics. And it's really, really important to be as inclusive as possible. And it really does matter to people. But because it wasn't needed, it didn't exist. And now that it exists, it's actually really quite desirable to attend, and people really like being here.
And it is that crucial and basic human connection that transcends boundaries of race, gender and sexuality that this group takes pride in. Ian McNally, That's TV.